Jordan, OG Trap Jordan. The other sneaker YouTubers, the hell are boring. OG Trap Jordan, OG Trap Jordan. I got sneakers, raining and pouring.
What up, YouTube? OG Trap Jordan back with another one, and as you can see, I'm back in the truck again. And if you didn't catch the last video, I basically broke it down and explained that I'm working a whole lot of hours, so it's really hard for me to get this content out to you. So I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start recording a couple of these videos in the truck at work. I'm at the ports once again in Tacoma, and I'm stuck right now trying to get in here because it's their lunch. And if you guys don't know, port workers are union workers. They get pampered very well, and they get hour-and-a-half long lunches, and sometimes it turns into 2 hours. And not only that, but my dispatch, they're kind of assholes. Well, Luke's not an asshole. Shout out to Luke if you ever see this, but Paul's an asshole. Fuck Paul. And I hope he sees this, and I don't care. And you know what? I hope I get fired so I can concentrate more on my YouTube channel, because at the end of the day, fuck this job too. But this is where we are right now, and today I want to talk about these black cats. I want to talk about these black cat 4s and all of the complaints that we've been hearing about. The main complaint is the squeaking, but that ain't what this video is completely focused on. I kind of want to talk about what these are going to do when they drop. I know some people don't care about that. Some people don't care if they sell out. Some people don't care if they sit. But I kind of do, because I like to get the shoes, and I don't like to fight with the resellers and the bots and all the BS that comes along with it. So what I want to do today is kind of talk about like the pros and the cons, and what I think the shoe is gonna do. And basically, I'm gonna talk about the pros and why I think the shoe is gonna sell very well, and then I'm gonna talk about the cons and why I think it's a chance it might sit around a little bit. But the pros are, obviously, it's a 4. It's a 4, and it's a black cat. It's got Nike Air on the back of it, and it looks really nice. It's actually a really sexy looking shoe, to be honest with you. And we all know that 4s are like the most popular silhouette. Most of us like 4s. Now the black cat, it did really well before, but it didn't. It actually sat 5 years ago, and you know what? It went viral on TikTok, and then everybody went crazy, and the resale shot up. Now, that's a pro, and another pro is that they made a lot of pairs of these, from what I heard. These are not limited. I heard over 100,000 somewhere, but I could be wrong, because I was wrong about in a few videos back, I was wrong about the Shadow 10s, I kind of said I had heard some things, but I wasn't sure. But I'm pretty sure with these black cats, there is a lot of pairs. Now, the cons on these is the fact that it is a black cat 4, and a lot of people are going to go after these, and it is a holiday shoe. And you know what? I don't know if it's a con or if it's a pro, but a lot of people are talking about the squeaking noise, calling these the SpongeBobs. You guys have seen the memes, but I think at this point that shit's been debunked. I just got done watching a few videos on it, and I did see Wear Testers. Shout out to Wear Testers. I really like his content. Most of us do. He's one of the few, there's a few real content creators in this space out there, but he's definitely one of them. So shout out to him, and he did a really good review on these right now, and he basically debunked it, and I'll go ahead and show it right here.
We unchoke the fucking things. These things come, you know what I mean? Like, they can't breathe. And when that happens, everything's touching itself, and when they're not, what do you know? The sound is gone. Isn't that crazy?
So as you can see, all you gotta do is you gotta loosen up your laces, and you won't have that problem. So, I mean, I know some people that didn't want to get these shoes, like my boy G. Shout out to G. He was gonna pass on these shoes because I told him about the squeaking, then he wouldn't watch the videos, and he said he didn't want to walk around like that. But the truth is, none of us are tying our shoes up tight like that. At least as far as the people I fuck with. We don't wear our shoes like that. We don't choke them out. We don't, we don't rock the Ronald McDonald. I don't know what you call that look, but it's not a good look. And we usually loose lace our shoes anyway, so I think we'll be good on that aspect. As far as what these are gonna do, it's kind of hard to tell because there are plenty of pairs, but it is a 4, and you know what, it's been really unpredictable these days. But a lot of the shoes that sell out, it's because they limit them, and they are giving us a lot of pairs. So there's the pros, there's the cons. I do think that some people will still skip these just because they came out 5 years ago and because they're supposedly squeaking and a bunch of other reasons. But I personally think these are going to do very well. But I do think that, like usual, if you put in your legwork and you fill out all your apps and then you go to your stores afterwards, after the release date, you can go to the leftover day or later on that night after like 5 o'clock in a lot of the stores around my way, you'll probably be able to get these shoes. And there is a chance that these might sit around, because a lot of shoes, when they give us plenty of pairs, you guys decide you don't want them anymore. Me personally, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might shoot my shot, but I've still got the White Lightnings, I've still got both my Bred 4s, the OGs and the, what do you call them, the reimagines. So, and I got the Black Cat 3s too, so I don't know, but I might shoot my shot and just see what happens. But it's a dope shoe, and I think that all the complaints are pretty much invalid. I think that people just found something to latch onto and something to complain about, and they basically ran with it, and now it's going viral that these are the SpongeBobs. But you know what, they're pretty dope, and none of us are going to be wearing our shoes super tight like that unless you're a square, and pretty much that's not how we rock our J's anyway. We loose fit them, and it is what it is, especially the 4s. So I would say that if you want these shoes, at the end of the day, to wrap it up, put in the legwork, stop complaining. I know these are a mass-produced shoes, so there's gonna be some QC issues. There's gonna be glue stains, there's gonna be a bunch of BS, but at the end of the day, it's just like those 12s. Everybody was saying they look like bananas, but that's because they choked them out. So loosen them up and you'll be good. Just like those 12s, you loosen them up, the shape pops up, they look good. With these 4s, loosen them up and you won't get that squeaky noise. Basically, to wrap it up, what they're saying is that squeaky noise is because of those plastic eyelids or whatever they're called rubbing on the nubuck. And according to wear testers, that nubuck is really good nubuck, and that's why it does it, because it's actually good quality. So I say stop complaining. If you want these, go get them. If you don't, let them sit around, let them go on sale, and then the people that can get them can get them. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up again. You know what it is. If you like my content, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you can get notified every time I drop one of these bangers, and you can get some more of this good stuff in your life. And remember, no shoe is an absolute must cop. Support the culture and not the resellers, and support me so I can quit this dumbass job. I'm OG Trap Jordan, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.